Bloom, have you had coffee yet, bro?
Yeah, all the time.
You do? Dude, I'm
Every
thinking
morning.
about it. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking about trying this fucking, I don't know, this canned coffee with nitro brew, dude. I got it for free, you know? And you know, fuck it, you can't go wrong with free. What about you? You ever had this nitro cold brew shit?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro.
It's a fucking canned coffee, man. I got it from a store for free.
Free? Yeah. What, they just
For
give it
free,
to you?
They just gave it to me, dude. Just walked right out with it.
How that?
Like, fuck it, I'll try it. Shit.
The fuck it. You're telling me you stole that shit?
God. No, not. I mean, everyone saw me walk out with it, so I'm guessing technically no. I don't know. I don't think I've been accused of just stealing outright like that. I don't think I have the nerve for that. What about you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The fuck you mean, absolutely?
Absolutely. I got caught in everything.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
Fucking A.
Well, not by like the authorities. I just got caught by my mom.
Oh my
Easily,
God. You
yeah,
see, well, that's even worse. The moral authority.
Yeah, but I had a good reason, all right? A really good reason. So I was really into Pokemon. I just happened to see a pack. Like, you know how you're checking out and there's always packs lined up? Just like on the other side? My mom wouldn't let me get one, so I was like, fuck it. She ain't gonna know, right? Put it in my pocket. I slipped it in. I'm like, yep. We start walking out, heading towards the exit. And you know how there's like the that scanner, the alarm thing that like goes off when you steal anything? So that went off. And then the guy comes over, checks my mom's bag, and you know, this guy doesn't give a shit. He gets paid minimum wage. So he's like, yep, looks good. Whatever, go. We walk out, we get to the car. I'm like, oh shit, my heart's beating. I'm like, I just got away with that. And I took it out in front of my mom and started opening it. She's like, where did you get that? I'm like, oh, I should have waited.
Oh, shit.
But I was like too excited, so I instantly opened it right in front of her, not thinking about anything.
That's all it takes, dude. Crime of passion.
That's like 10, bro. Crime of passion.
Oh,
speaking of passion and crime, shoplifting.
So, with that being said, the movie Shoplifters 2018, directed by Hirokazu Kore-eda, if that's how you pronounce it right, because he has this very weird bracket in his name that apparently everyone mispronounces. So hopefully I got it. Anyways, also known for directing Nobody Knows, Still Walking, and Like Father, Like Son. Those are the three I haven't seen. But for Shoplifters, he also is the writer, original screenplay.
Wait,
so this mofo has some, apparently.
Apparently
he's got the he's credited for all of that. Yeah. So I have to say, for someone who did that, not bad. He didn't drop the ball at all. So that's director Hirokazu Kore-eda. Then we have the father, played by a man named Lily Frankie. He also comes out in the movie Like Father, Like Son. Also another movie called The Devil's Path and Scoop. Again, other three I've not seen, but those are what his most known for apparently are. Then we have Sakura Ando, who plays the mother, the adoptive mother. She also comes out in Love Exposure, 100 Yen Love, and 0.5 millimeter. Again, haven't seen any of those yet, but seeing how well she did in this one, I might actually go fucking cop a few of these. And then next, Grandma Kirin Kiki. Unfortunately, did pass away the same year. Just FYI.
Really?
Also known, she died the same year.
That's crazy.
Shoplifters 2018. She played Hatsu Shibata, the grandmother of the family, and she died on September 15th, 2018, in real life. Rest in peace. Now, she also came out in Returner, Sweet Bean, After the Storm. Again, I've not seen any of those, but I might. Then we have the daughter of the group, who was played by Mayu Matsuoka. She also came out in two other movies, which is funny enough, we probably have seen. She plays the young Shioa Ishida in The Silent Voice, the movie, that anime that's on fucking Netflix all the time.
What?
Listen to the universe. Yeah. Listen to the universe and trouble all you want. She's a voice actor in that one anime movie. But regardless, so apparently I've seen some work that I didn't realize she was in. Next is we have the little kid played by Joyo Kairi. And he also came out in Erased, Promise Neverland. He actually voices Ray. And Good Doctor. I've seen Promise Neverland and Ray. And if that's him voice acting, that's pretty damn good. Haven't seen Erased and Good Doctor, no idea. But that's the Mr. Joyo Kairi. And then we have the last little, what is it? I guess the catalyst of the whole story. Miss Yuri. Miyu, played by Miyu Sasaki. She also comes out in Idol, MIU 404, which I have no idea what that's supposed to be, and Dakara Watashi wa, another Japanese film. I'm assuming it's a actual film. So, there you go. All the characters, all the main characters, the director, and some of their side work. And I'm guessing from here, my man, so first impressions watching the movie, since you were probably the best one to talk about this, since even though we both watched it,
and
we both had little context, it was still, I want your opinion because I did just pick the movie. So, first going, what did you honestly think about the movie?
It messed with me, man. It did a lot of things. Because it was not what I expected. Because it like the way this movie sets you up from the beginning, right? Makes you think the movie's like a certain way. The whole time I'm like, all right, this is what I'm going to expect. And then something else happens. You're like, wait a minute. It's like all these small details in the movie that you have to really like focus on in order to see like these clues that like will tell you that something, it'll explain like why the plot's going this way, right? And speaking of the plot, he doesn't hold your hand, right? Does not hold your hand when he explains the story. It's all like told through, the small details in the scene, the environment, and the characters. Like especially the house. Like you can get a good feel of all the characters, right? You can tell like how they live, how they're like, especially with the son. He likes to collect things, and his room is just full of stuff, just full of like just random things, and he just loves to like look at them. And that's like a small detail I like to see. And like the daughter, she has like makeup and stuff, so you can like get a hint of like her personality and whatnot. It's just like those small details are just perfect. That's what I like. It might be a little too subtle for people who just kind of like want a straightforward movie like this. I don't know how to say it. You know what I'm saying? You just need to like.
I feel like new people would be bored.
Yeah, bored. It's a slow movie, all right? You just gotta really take it all in.
Yeah, you have to take it all in. Great way to put it, yeah.
As for the music, I don't remember. I can't even remember.
Honestly, I don't remember it either.
It's probably so minimal. I just don't remember. What about you? What did you think about all this first impression?
First impressions. First impressions were, let's see. Honestly, it is difficult to say because first impressions, it's like you said, it starts off one way. You start watching the movie. You feel, I don't know, you feel so invested into the family that when things do start taking a shift in the movie, I guess it kind of tests how you feel about the characters throughout the movie. Because for me, first impressions, when I saw the whole thing, visuals, crisp. There's no complaints there. I was able to like really take in every scene that was shown. There wasn't nothing that was thrown on screen that was wasted, I think you could say. I guess that's the way to put it. There's nothing on there that was wasted. Dialogue, everyone took to their character. No one really fell off of who they were. The actors did, great job. And for someone, like I said, who wrote this and took the chance to direct it as well, I mean, shit, he must have nailed his vision because, man, from beginning to end, I felt completely different about everything, probably the last half hour.
Yep.
Like,
same.
Like, completely different about the movie.
Caught off guard,
yeah. is that it for me? It's like first impression wise. First impression wise, I'd have to say I was shocked. I did not expect it for it to go that way. I didn't expect for the characters to develop that way. Didn't expect for the story to develop that way. But overall, I have to say it was incredible to watch a good movie about life.
Life, yeah. Pretty much life.
Regular life. And I honestly think that's where people would get bored, is because it's so real life that nothing extraordinary happens at all. Nothing crazy happens at all. The only thing crazy is, I guess you could literally say that life is crazy, and that's what happens to them. It's just life.
Sure, yeah. I think it's a drama disguised into a slice of life.
That has to be, dude. Yeah, because like I said, it's so ordinary. But man, goddamn, this guy really took it to you.
Yeah. So would you recommend it to people?
Damn, would I recommend this to people? Shoplifters from 2018. Let me see. If you really like drama, and I mean absolute drama, then this is definitely a movie for you. If you're just going to see a movie, don't watch this, because it is, like I said, it's not for everybody. It will feel long. It will feel like nothing's happening. If you like what would you compare this to? Like, that's common out there that people would like.
Parasite.
Not even that. That one's like,
it has not like story wise or plot wise, but like a lot of like techniques are very similar.
Never mind. Okay, you're right. Because it does start off one way.
Yeah.
Shifts a different way. But at the very beginning, it's very, even though it's kind of weird, it is real life. You know what I mean? For them, it's real life. Yeah, I guess so. Parasite is a movie that you could see this with, but
and that's not for everyone either.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? You're right. It's not for everyone either, because some people find that boring anyway too. I didn't, but yeah. Okay. Official answer: recommended. No, I would not recommend this to the average moviegoer.
Yeah, the casual moviegoer I would not recommend, but to a movie lover, I would. So.
Yeah, absolutely would. If as a matter of fact, I would recommend this to watch it twice. For everybody out there, if you like movies, watch this one twice. Yeah,
because the second time going, it will be a different movie. I promise you. It was literally a different movie.
Yeah, for me it was, especially knowing how everything turns out, and you feel. And you feel even worse because you know what's coming, and it changes the movie for you. You know what's coming, it's even worse. Oh my god. Yeah.
All right. Before we dive in, we're going to dive deeper and talk about our second impressions.
Yeah, exactly. So anyone, if you got your end-all, be-all answer, what you came here for, would you want to watch this if you're not into movies? Don't. Skip. Come back to it if you're really bored, if you're really like in your head and you just want something casual, come back to that. Otherwise, save yourself the time. Go watch Ghostbusters or fucking Transformers.
Oh, fuck. Hey, I guess whatever floats your boat, right?
Yeah.
All right. So now we're gonna get into spoiler territory. All right. So
full spoiler.
So leave if you want to watch it.
You go first. No, you go first, dude. Yeah, you go first.
All right. Second impressions. So at this point, I've already known the ending, and watching this a second time, it's just crazy how many details I picked up, even more so, right? Since I know where the plot's going. I know their identities, what their past, and seeing all these small things, I'm like, shit, man. The reality I had for them are just broken.
Completely.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm like, this is just depressing watching all this, right? I'm like, man, it's crazy how to them it's normal, all this shoplifting, right? This movie is called Shoplifting, but that's just kind of I don't know, that's a diversion or some shit, right?
Yeah, honestly, it really is. It is a very what's it called, a red herring, where you're looking at that instead of what's really going on. Yeah,
shoplifting is just not even the main point. This is something deeper. This is way deeper. Again, it's a drama disguised as a slice of life. It once you know the ending, you're it's not really a family, huh?
It's fucked up is what it is.
Yeah, it's just a gathering of people.
Exactly. You know what? Let's start breaking it down, like from each character. The dad. What'd you think about Pops?
Pathetic.
I agree. I agree. Yeah.
Pathetic.
I can, like once you realize once the mask is off, I'm like Jesus Christ. What
Yeah.
like there's there's nothing to redeem about the guy really, other than is there?
He went from a kind of a struggling dad to a pathetic human being. That's all I got from that. Especially the ending. It just
When when he tried to abandon the kid, I couldn't believe it.
It's crazy, right? I literally thought they were going back to get something, not to fucking dip.
Not to dip, dude.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
There's an infamous scene that just blew my mind. Like I could not believe the like level of shamelessness these guys had.
Exactly. With the dad, it was very difficult to see somebody who was I don't know. He was very much survival of the fittest, but even his own survival of the fittest was just what's it called? No honor amongst thieves. He's like the very definition of that. Willing to get rid of his family, start all over, willing to abandon a kid he just picked up and made a relationship with just to not get caught. It's fucking crazy.
What a psycho, dude.
For real. Any more on the father other than, you know?
Nah, I don't want to talk about him.
Let's be honest. Right? Let's be true. So if we're gonna break down these spoilers, you know, the dad is the primary guy who teaches everybody how to shoplift in this movie. At least the kids, right? He at least showed the boy, and the boy is starting to show the little girl that they just introduced in the family. Because the whole point of the movie is that the son and the father, the ones walking home, find the little girl on a porch, right? Yeah. And they can hear the family arguing, or no, I'm sorry. She was out there in the cold, and they gave her some food. Bring her home, you know. That was a weird choice to begin with, but that's what they did. So the little girl introduces to the whole family, and that's what I mean. You think it's a very heartwarming, you know, they're helping a little girl who's being abused or abandoned, you should say. More like abandoned and physically abused.
Yeah.
And you start to think, wow, you know, these people made a family where they didn't have any, right? And sure enough, no, that's not the case. It's really twisted. Because from the family being just no good, petty crime, you know, every man for himself, basically. That's basically what he is. Every man for himself when it comes down to it. Then we have the mom. And the mom is very... man, she is mentally disturbed. Very bad. Means well and everything, I really do. But kind of the same way as a dad, where if it comes down to it, she'll take off as well. You find out she's a murderer. You find out she, you find out that the fucking, I don't know when, but at some point you find out the kid isn't theirs. But what him and her are like some sort of love affair or something like that because she was already married. It's fucking weird. It's fucking crazy. She was the only one that I really felt sympathy for because she was the only one who really tried to turn a new leaf.
Yeah.
The grandma, you know, the grandma's the grandma. You know, everyone thought she was this sweet old lady who took care of everybody, but honestly was just collecting checks and then gambling.
All about the money. The fact she gambled it all away, dude.
Oh my god, dude. Gambled it all. Pachinko!
Yeah.
Fucking pachinko, dude. Oh, shit. And you know what's worse, guys? You would think, oh, what's wrong with the grandmother collecting Social Security, you know? No. She's collecting checks for sheltering the teenage girl who ran away from home. So she's thinking her parents don't give a fuck about her, et cetera, et cetera. Meanwhile, they're trying to support her, thinking, you know, whatever, you know, she's run off, you know, please take care of her. The whole reason why the grandma was even involved because she was in a love affair with the grandfather of that family, and bro, like, yeah,
it's just like,
what is it called? There's no oh my god, what's the word? I can't remember what it is, but it's a very like how people do seem to do moral things, but underneath it's not. Man,
Just like
man,
immoral, shameless.
yeah, shameless,
like,
immoral, and the worst part about it is
like
you
two-faced.
don't realize it until the fucking midway towards the end.
Yeah, yeah. It's
oh shit, dude.
and like the daughter, right? She has a lot of sympathy because she's like, she ran away
Truly
towards a
lost kid.
family that she thought was a family.
Yeah,
Right?
you're right.
She realized she was being taken advantage of, right?
Yeah, pretty
Completely
much.
being used, and she had no idea until the end. Even then,
Dude,
she
that's
like,
how fucked up it is. Hold up. Realize how fucked up this is, right? They think the grandmother has some sort of pension, but the grandmother's getting checks from that chick's parents. Isn't that crazy? How fucked up that is that they didn't even know how twisted the grandmother is. It's just like, wow. All right, so moving on. Young boy. Shota was very, I don't know. He was like the one character I feel that had no say in his life whatsoever because you find out he was taken as a kid from a car, right?
yeah,
All right. Now
by
I don't know
the
how young
father,
he is,
right?
but he was by the father. Yeah, that's right. By the father, he was found by the father in a car, and I don't know how long he was. Did they ever say how long he was with them?
Nah, I don't think so.
But was it young enough to realize he wasn't their real parents?
I think so because he doesn't call him dad.
That's right. So the whole movie, the kid never, which we never picked up initially on, or at least I didn't, is that he didn't call them mom or dad through the entire movie, which I did not realize.
Yeah, it's interesting because there's at one point where like the father's with the kid stealing, right? They're like going out to cars and looking for like valuables in the cars. And at one point, the kid's like, you know, he has some morals, all right? This kid has some morals. He's like, I don't know if we should be doing this. He's like, oh, it's fine. Dad's like, yeah, whatever. It's fine. No one's going to know. We're good. And the kid starts to walk away, and like the dad continues to like break into the car, taking shit, right? Mm-hmm. And at one point, the kid says something. He like makes a connection. Is this what happened when you found me? Did you actually try to save me, or were you trying to steal something and you just happened to come across me? And the dad's like, no, I saw you in the car. I tried to save you. So-and-so. I didn't see your parents, right? So It makes you wonder, like, what's the truth? Like, the kid's at that point, like, starting to doubt the father completely.
Yeah.
Which, I guess he's, like, the smartest character, right? He has, like... He has like good senses. He has good intuition. He has morals too.
Honestly, I feel like he was just so much a kid that he just wanted to be a kid.
Yeah, collecting bugs and shit.
Yeah. He really just wanted to be a kid.
What about the little girl? What do you think?
Little girl is just honestly, it's just a just a sad sack. I guess it was just sad as shit. Abused, like I said, battered by the mother, went missing for a while, and then fucking authorities were called. And then still after that, not much of an effort to find her. And then when all the shit goes down, of all things, it comes back full circle. Just so you know, everybody, full circle. When you watch that little girl come into the family, she ends up being put right back to square one.
With that same place.
Abusive ass mom. Yep.
That's life, man.
And that's life. Yeah.
That's life.
Jesus Christ. So overall, you know what? This director did good work because it is definitely, genuinely a movie that if you watch the second time, it disturbs you significantly more than the first. Because the first, you're taking it as it is, and you're like, oh, wow, this life is fucked up. But then second time, oh, wow, the life is fucked up because it has fucked up people in it. That's why.
Yeah, it's a movie I'll see twice, but I'm not sure about third because I don't know if I want to feel all that. Much, yeah. It's a little hard. It's like tough.
Yeah. Second viewing, honestly, Did my opinion change from the first? When I first watched it, did I like it more or less? I liked it more personally. I liked it a lot more the second viewing.
Same. Yeah.
You too?
Yeah. Just a lot of things have been answered when I watched it the second time.
For real, for real. Like a lot of dog shit, bullshit, chicken shit, horse shit things. And you know what? Man, it really, I gotta find out where this guy like pulled this story from. It has to be some sort of like, because it was so insanely detailed. Like you said, the home setting. Like you feel how the characters really feel. And this fuckhead drags you into liking everybody. And then slaps you in the face. That's what pisses me off about this. That's what makes it worse. That's what makes it worse, dude. You end up liking everybody. And then it just gets taken away from you.
And then you hate them, all of them.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck, I hate all these guys.
Yeah. Oh, shit. So, honestly, guys, moviegoers, watch it. Watch it a second time. First time moviegoers, don't. You know, it's a very sad story. And, you know, there's a lot of people who say, why would I want to watch sad shit? You want to watch it if it's your art. This is good. It's a piece of art. Excellent slice of life of a broken wannabe family. Shoplifters 2018.